Welcome back to Two Drs Homestead. My name's Daniel, and this is Prepper Pantry Pick of the week. And every week we take you shopping with us. We pick out an item, talk about where it fits in your pantry. Is it long-term, short-term, mid-term? We look at things like cost per calories, cost per day. We talk a little bit about nutritional information and shelf life. And I want to thank everybody that's here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the videos. We appreciate the comments, the likes, the subscribe, shares, all that stuff. It helps us grow the channel, keeps us motivated to make the videos, right? We get a lot of feedback on Prepper Pantry. You could say it's two parts, right? We have the shopping, which some people seem to like, and then we get into the numbers. We talk about the numbers, talk about individual products, and people seem to like that as well. So appreciate all of it, right? Thank you for watching. We get a lot of feedback on the music. You know, we try to mix things up a little bit. We'll put out a background track on the shopping. Some people love it, some people hate it. Just stick with us, right? We're just trying to mix things up, keep it fresh. We can't use the same song every time, but either way, we appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. So this week we chose a soup mix, and I've never been a big soup mix guy, but when I sit down and look at the numbers, I think I sort of changed my opinion. So this is Bear Creek Cheddar Broccoli Soup Mix, and it says it's a velvety, smooth cheddar flavor loaded with broccoli. Always a comforting family favorite. Get your soup mix. So this is family size mix, 8 servings and a half gallon of soup, right, which is quite a lot of soup. So this is $3.86. It has 8 servings per container, 163 calories per serving. So this container itself is 1,280 calories, right? 1,280 calories of soup. It feels dry. I haven't opened up. I think it's just a dry soup mix. I know at the store they had some that seemed more like a wet soup mix. This feels like a dry soup mix. Calorie wise was interesting. So this weighs 10.6 ounces, and as I said, has 1,280 calories in it. So I did the comparison. That's equivalent to 4 cans, 4 10.5 ounce cans of already made soup. So in terms of space and portability, you know, if you want to take it camping, if you got to carry it with you, this is equal to 4 cans of soup, right, at a quarter of the weight. So in that sense, I'm sort of sold on soup mixes, right? That's a lot of calories, 1,280 calories in a little packet, and it is just add water, right? It says bring 8 cups of water to a rolling boil, whisk in the soup mix, reduce heat. So it's 4 cans of soup basically in a nice soft pack. Now obviously the water has weight, so you have to balance that out. But if you have water available, or if you have water where you're going, find a creek, whatever it is, whatever your situation is, certainly you want to sterilize your water, but you're boiling it as part of the instructions. This is a lot of calories, right? This is 4 cans of soup in a little baggie. So I want to kind of lean into that a little bit. But let's talk about what you get in the container. So I said it's 1,280 calories. So you would need to eat 12 servings to get to 1920 calories. We're going to call that 2,000. The nutritional information is based on a 2,000 calorie daily diet. That's just an average, right? As we always say, you do you, eat the calories you need to eat, right? You have to do what makes sense for your health, your metabolism, and that may or may not be 2,000 calories a day, and that's entirely okay. But that's what they base the nutritional information on. That's considered an average. So in order to get 12 servings, you'd have to eat about a pack and a half of the soup mix, and that would cost you $5.79, which is not the cheapest way to get 2,000 calories, but it seems pretty reasonably priced compared to other things, especially something that has this portability, right? So if you did eat 12 servings of soup mix, you'd have 72 grams of fat, which is 96% of your daily, and that seems normal, right? They suggest 100%, we're going 1920 calories, so that is your daily recommended amount of fat. Now sodium-wise, you would end up with 11,520 milligrams of sodium, which is 504% of your daily. So it is soup. There is a lot of salt. Salt, I think, was the 4th or 5th ingredient on here. That's a lot of salt, but soup has a lot of salt. The cans of soup also have a lot of salt. So it's just something about soup. Salt is a preservative. You could say it's flavor enhancer. They pump a ton of salt. So if you have any kind of an intolerance to salt, if you're on a low salt diet, Soups in general, whether it's a mix or a can, probably not a great idea. Total carbs is 288 grams, which is 108% of your daily, which is, once again, pretty close, right? We're talking about 2,000 calories. We're talking about 100%. So if all you ate was 12 servings of this soup, you'd be 108% of your daily. Total protein is 24 grams, and once again, they don't give a recommended amount of protein. A lot of things don't. Maybe they don't think we need to eat protein. Generally, you're looking between 50 and 200 seems to be what you can find out there as advice. So 24 grams of protein is good. You might say it's a little bit light, but it's better than zero. It also has calcium, iron, and potassium. Now I'm looking at shelf life. We always talk about shelf life on Prepper Pantry. So this is end of 2025. So it's about a 1 year. About a 1 year, we'll call it shelf life on the package. So I was looking at the ingredients because we always look to see is, hey, can it last longer? Can it last longer than a year? What happens if you have it on your pantry longer than that, or you forget to eat it? It's gone past the shelf life. So for that, I'm looking at the ingredients. The first ingredient on here is modified cornstarch. When I look up cornstarch, there's a lot of things saying that cornstarch itself has an indefinite shelf life. Next ingredient is corn syrup, dry corn syrup. Once again, corn syrup itself should also have an indefinite shelf life. Third ingredient is whey. Now, whey has 9 to 19 months, which is sort of where you get into that 1 year. That whey is going to expire on you. Fourth ingredient is palm oil. Palm oil gets about 12 months, so that could expire on you. The next ingredient is broccoli, dry broccoli. I don't know on dry broccoli. I imagine it will last a long time. And then you jump into salt and lots of great chemicals and stuff like that. So I suspect, I mean, in terms of shelf life, it's about a year plus on the container. It's things like whey and palm oil. Those could the oils could go rancid on you. I'm not sure on expired whey. That's 9 to 19 months. So it's here, might last a little bit longer. Always use your best judgment. I'm not advising anyone to eat a bunch of expired food, certainly, but if it does go past, it may still be okay depending on how you store it. It even says, of course, store in a cool, dry place. That's the advice they always give you. It's already in a sealed, airtight container, so you don't have to worry about that. You just wouldn't want to overheat it or anything like that. So once again, hope that helps out. As always, thank you for watching, and we appreciate you.